What's going on, Blitzers? Welcome to the Blitz Report. Today we got to talk about some news that just happened a couple of hours ago. I'm going to have to edit this video, and that may take a few hours, so it can be possibly old news by the time you're seeing this. But John Mara, the owner of the New York Giants, has cleaned house. From the report that I've seen, he wasn't only mad, but he was pissed when the fans backlashed on the benching of Eli Manning, and in response to that, he has fired Ben Mcadoo and also Jerry Reese, the GM of the team. It kind of makes you wonder if the Giants would have just completely got blown out by the Raiders, would this move have been made? Or is it more so because he believes that if Eli Manning was playing in that game, they actually could have won it? That's just up for speculation. It's anybody's guess. So let's talk about some guys who John Mara could bring in and replace Ben Mcadoo and Jerry Reese. We'll start with the GM position. One guy that comes to mind is John Dorsey. He's the former general manager of the Kansas City Chiefs. He was fired after this year's NFL draft. It's up to speculation as to why. The team did say it was because he was poor at communicating with the owner and the head coach, and that's why they let him go. But I kind of feel like it has something to do with the owner didn't like him trading all those draft picks up to draft Patrick Mahomes. But of course, that is pure speculation. But he has made some good draft picks in his years at Kansas City with the Kansas City Chiefs. He has picked Tyreek Hill out of the 5th round. He's picked Kareem Hunt this year out of the 3rd round. Travis Kelce was a pick made by him. So he can hit on his draft picks and bring talent into the room. So John Dorsey, this guy right here, he could be a candidate for your general manager job there in New Jersey. Next, we have Dave Gettleman. He's a former general manager of the Carolina Panthers. He was fired over the offseason after the team went 6-10, but he was there in 2013 when the team put together a 12-4 record, and he was also there in 2015 when the team made it to the Super Bowl. He's put some good talent on that team. It came to a surprise to everybody when he was fired. Head coach Ron Rivera was even shocked, saying in a statement that he's been good for the organization and he was good at his job. So he might be your new general manager there with the New York Giants. Next, we have Nick Caserio, the director of player personnel for the New England Patriots. He's had consideration for his own general manager job over the last few years as well. A lot of people thought that he was going to be the next general manager of the San Francisco 49ers, but that didn't happen, so he's still in the running for a general manager job as well. Finally, the last candidate I have, Ryan Powell. He is the assistant general manager of the New Orleans Saints, and you can just look and see what the Saints have done this offseason to kind of feel like why that Saints team has basically changed the secondary from being one of the worst in the league to being a very good secondary basically overnight from one season to the next. Adding Marshawn Lattimore, Von Bell, Marcus Williams. They have really boosted that secondary there in New Orleans and really fixed a weakness. He also found Alvin Kamara in the 3rd round. Well, not him, but the GM. But he's there. He's witnessing all this. He is a big part of it. So he could certainly be a candidate for your general manager job there in New Jersey. And finally, the last guy who's a long shot because he will not leave Baltimore, but he keeps getting consideration. And that's this guy right here. I guess he likes it in Baltimore pretty well because he just refuses to leave. His name is DeCastro, but I guess he's just waiting to take over for the Baltimore Ravens when that GM vacancy opens up. But teams have been trying to get him year after year after year after year. Every time there is a general manager vacancy, this guy's in consideration. Next, we'll talk about some head coaches that the New York Giants might be able to get over the offseason. And first on my list is also a New England Patriots coach, and that is Josh McDaniels, who kind of got into it with quarterback Tom Brady during this past game whenever Tom Brady missed a wide open guy. But this guy has head coaching experience. He started from the bottom as Tom Brady's quarterback coach. So you can it kind of begs the question: did Tom Brady make Josh McDaniels? Did Tom Brady make Bill Belichick? Did Josh McDaniels make Tom Brady? Did Josh McDaniels make Bill Belichick? Or did Bill Belichick make both of those guys? Of course, I feel like it's more Belichick and Brady, but Josh McDaniels did play a key role in that as well. Moving on, we have is Frank Rich. He is the offensive coordinator for the Philadelphia Eagles. You see that Eagles team, yeah, they lost to the Seahawks, but they have been doing awesome this year. Carson Wentz has taken a big step forward. And anytime you can lure away a really good coach from a division rival, that is not a bad thing. He's going to be very familiar with that Eagles team, especially the offense and how to attack them. And you've already got a stout defense. So that's why the coaches I'm giving you are offensive-minded guys, because you've already got a very, very talented defense. And I feel like you're going to pick up a quarterback early in this draft. Finally, we have Byron Leftwich, the quarterback coach for the Arizona Cardinals. He could come in and really help the young quarterback that you guys draft. Very smart, offensive-minded coach. So those are a few coaches I feel like you guys could pick up. Be sure to leave a like if you like the content on this channel. A little bonus one would be Jim Bob Cooter, offensive coordinator for the Detroit Lions. I don't see that very likely, but it is a possibility. So be sure to leave a like, hit the subscribe button. If there's anything NFL related that you want me to talk about, drop it in the comment section below. I will get you featured and shouted out on a video. And I guess that's it, guys. Be sure to check out some of the other videos on the channel. Doing a lot of work on the draft this time of year. And I hope you guys have a great day.